Good morning, year 2. Today we will learn together what is the line of symmetry. It is a line that I imagine on a shape, an object, a picture. What does this line do? If I imagine that I fold the shape or the picture on this line, I will get two parts that match exactly. Means they are exactly the same, like mirror image. Like a mirror image, as if this line is a mirror. What does this mean? Look at this butterfly and look at this line. What will happen if I fold the picture of the butterfly on this line? Yes, they will be exactly on top of each other. So I will get this part and on top it the other part. This line is exactly like a mirror. So the part I get on the left is exactly the same as the part I get on the right. This line is called the line of symmetry. Look at the picture of this kiwi fruit. Here I want to draw a line of symmetry, or I want to imagine it. Where shall I put it? I will put it here in the middle. The part on the left and the part on the right, they are exactly the same, as if I'm looking in the mirror. So this red line, I call it a line of symmetry. Now look at this picture of mountains that have snow on them. Okay, this picture is reflected on the top of the water. Are these two parts the same? Yes, they are exactly the same. If I draw a line like this, it's like a mirror. I get the upper part and the lower part, they are exactly the same, as if I'm looking in the mirror. So this red line is called a line of symmetry. Okay, let's look to these shapes. First, I have a circle. You see this line in the middle? Okay, if you fold the circle on this line, will you get two parts that match exactly? Oh yes, you will. So this line has a special name. It is called a line of symmetry. Yes. What about this rectangle? If I draw a line here, I will get two parts that exactly match each other. So this too is a line of symmetry. In this heart, imagine that you have this heart on a paper and you cut it with the scissors and you want to fold it in the middle. So you will fold on this line. This line is called a line of symmetry. Okay, all these shapes, what do I call them? They are called symmetrical shapes. Symmetrical shapes because I can draw a line in the middle of the shape, like this line and this line and this line here in the pentagon. Okay, these lines are lines of symmetry. Why? Because the two parts match each other exactly, like a mirror image. So all these shapes are called symmetrical shapes. Now look at this heart. I want to draw a line of symmetry on this heart. Okay, so I will draw this red line. Is this a line of symmetry? Oh yes, it is. Why? Because the left part and the right part match each other exactly. I can fold them on top of each other and they will be identical, exactly the same. So what do I call this line? I call it a line of symmetry. What do I call the shape in this case? I call it a symmetrical shape. Why? Because I was able to draw a line of symmetry. Now, what if I draw my line of symmetry like this blue line? What happens here? Is this a line of symmetry? Can you see that the upper part is exactly like the lower part? Oh no, they are not exactly the same. So this line is not a line of symmetry. In this case, what do I call the shape? I call it asymmetrical shape. What does this mean? It means it is not symmetrical, or the line I drew here doesn't make the shape symmetrical. So I have two kinds of shapes. Symmetrical shapes, it means they have a correct line of symmetry, and asymmetrical shape, it has a line but it's not a line of symmetry. Now please open your resource pack, page 40. Here we have 6 shapes. We will draw together the line of symmetry on some of the shapes, and the rest you will complete as your homework. To start with, let's start with this triangle. I want to draw the line of symmetry. Where do you think it will go? Yes, exactly. I will draw a line here in the middle. This is the line of symmetry. Please draw it with me. What about this rectangle? Where does the line of symmetry go? Yes, here in the middle. Okay, can you draw another line of symmetry on this rectangle? Can I draw the line of symmetry in another way so that the rectangle is symmetrical? Think about it. You know that some shapes have more than one line of symmetry, like this rectangle. How is this? Already I drew this line of symmetry. What if I draw it like this? Is this a line of symmetry? Oh yes, it is. Why? Because the part at the top and the part at the bottom are exactly the same. So some shapes have more than one line of symmetry. Here I can draw a line standing like this and a line lying down. So if you draw this line, it's correct. If you draw this line, it's correct. If you draw both, of course, it will be super. Please complete the rest of the shapes as your homework. Now please go to page 41 in your resource pack. We have here some shapes and we have some lines on these shapes. We are going to find out if this line is a line of symmetry or not. If it's a line of symmetry, I will put a tick. If it's not a line of symmetry, I will put an X. So number A, is this line a line of symmetry? Let's see. I will look at the part on the left and the part on the right. Are they exactly the same? Oh no, they are not. So this line is not a line of symmetry. Put an X, please. What about this hexagon? I have here a line. Look at the upper part and the lower part. Are they exactly the same? Oh yes, they are. So this line is a line of symmetry. So put a tick under this picture or shape. Now please complete the rest of the page as your homework. Now open page 42 in your resource packs. Number A and B you will do as homework, and we'll do number C together. Here I have 4 stars. Each time he drew a different line. We will find out which of these lines are lines of symmetry and which are not. Let's take a look at the first star. Is this line a line of symmetry? Let's look. The upper part here and the lower part, are they exactly the same? No, so this is not a line of symmetry. Okay, the next star. Is this line a line of symmetry? Oh yes, I can fold the star on this line and I will get 2 parts exactly the same. So this is a line of symmetry. Put a tick beside it. Now the third star. Is this line a line of symmetry? No, I think this lower part is bigger than the upper part, so they don't match exactly. So this is not a line of symmetry, so put X. The last star, I have here a line of symmetry. Look at this part and this part. Do they match exactly on top of each other? Oh yes, they do. So put a tick beside this picture. Okay, in workbook 1, page 31, you have here some pictures of butterflies. We know that the butterfly is a symmetrical shape or picture. Why? Because I can draw a line exactly in the middle and I get the left part and the right part exactly the same. But here, he only drew one part. You will finish the rest of the butterfly by drawing exactly the same shape but on the other side, as if you are looking in a mirror. The mirror is this line, the line of symmetry. So you will complete the butterfly on the other side to get a complete butterfly that has 2 parts that match exactly on top of each other. That's all for today, year 2. Thank you so much.